so today I'm going to be going over how to set up a molly tank for breeding. As you see, in either side of my tank I have the two spiky balls. That's what we call them. I don't know what they are technically called, but they have protected my babies so far, and I've had 2 batches of babies in this tank. You can also go for a breeding box or a breeding net. Either way, in a 10-gallon tank, I just didn't find it necessary. In a bigger tank, it might work. Just because they're kind of clumsy and big, I didn't really think it would fit into my 10-gallon. So I might think about getting one since I have my mollies in my 55-gallon now. But the thing that I'll probably end up doing is when I realize or notice that my mollies are getting fat and ready to give birth, I'll probably just transfer them back to the 10-gallon, let them have their babies, and then put them back. They thrive and live in their little tidy places, in the plants, underneath the plants, underneath the house, blending in with the rocks, however they can make it. When you feed them, you want to make sure that if you have adults in the tank that can potentially eat them, or think they're food and just put them in their mouth and spit them out, or however that works. But make sure you have the light off, and you want to crunch up your food into really tiny pieces and make sure that some of it gets to the bottom. And just overall make sure that your little ones are getting food, because that's the only way they'll grow, is if they get food. If you notice that your female molly is pregnant for more than a month, which is the normal molly gestation period, do a 25% water change and it works like a charm. For the second batch of babies I did it because she had been pregnant for longer than a month, and within 2 hours I had babies. So it works. It has worked for me, and if I could prove it to you in any way, I guess I would, but I can't. So you just have to take my word for it. You also want to make sure that when you're placing your plants for your babies to hide in, that you don't put it too close to the filter, because they will get sucked in. You can also float plants on the top if you get the right plants. So here's a close-up of the spike balls. You can see inside that there are holes that the babies can get into the big hole and swim out and then hide in the greenery, which is really nice. They also hide underneath the plant near the rocks. This plant I really particularly like because they can hide in the roots very well, and they can hide behind it where most fish don't bother them. Here is my first batch of babies. They're getting pretty big. And in the background, I think you can see a little baby, but I'm not sure. In the house, here's a close-up of the house. You can see under the lip that's where they like to hide too, if they manage to get into the house. So yeah, that is my breeding mollies video. Let me know what you think, and if I didn't cover anything, drop me a comment so I can fix those things. Thanks for watching, guys. Vote, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!